Hi there everybody, what's up and how's it going? On day 26 of my world, where I am basically only using knives and having only 50% loot, I'm going to give a little tutorial on how I build these little huts. They're what I've been using for Horde Night, and I have not suffered a dramatic death in my Horde bases. So I'm going to show you how I construct it. Now, I'm using rebar frames because I have the ability to. I have cement on me, so I can upgrade it. So it's going to be a little bit fun. So first, you want to place your grounding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Essentially. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't you get laggy with me. Today has been one of those off days. Thank you. Good thing I don't have to count for that one. Then in the middle you'll notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It makes a perfect square inside where you will stand to defend. Now, please note, I do single player. I don't do multiplayer. I don't have people that I'm able to game with. So that is why I am doing it like this. Now let's upgrade it all. Now you always want to try to build this structure first. You can do it day 1 out of cobblestone if you focus on it. But as long as you have it by day 7, it's fine. Now all of this is going to upgrade to reinforced concrete, so it's nice. The reason I don't have a real full episode of anything to do is I really have no idea what the hell I want to do. So, tutorials never hurt. Now, let me just take a quick look-see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so, 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! 2, 3, 4. Whee! You always want 4 high on all sides. Simply because the 4th one is your roof. Now let's just fill that in. Okay, now, this is where you can place whichever way you want to do it. Now, rebar does not have the proper way that I want. So we have to switch back to wood for this one. Now, I've got no cobblestone on me, so this is going to be a little bit of a process. Hold on, what am I doing? Okay, and so for making cobblestone, which I will do in a minute, I just like to have plenty. All you need is clay and stone. So I got plenty of cobblestone coming after these guys are done. Now what we're doing with these guys is we are going to want to use wood poles. It's simple, it's basic, it works. Throw it to advanced. And you want the bottom one to essentially be like that. On top, lining up. I do that all the time. Alright. And then, from here, we're going to do the same thing, except it's going to be on the bottom. There is a reason why I do this, and we will get to that as soon as I get it all in place. Alright. Now these, you can basically see, you got a one area here that you can come up, and that's what's going to murder the zombies. There. Done. Your Horde Knight's finished. I'm kidding, I'm not done yet. So now let's upgrade these for the simple sake of argument. And now we are going to use the frames to get out of here. Woohoo! And now we are going to go back to my rebars. Plates. Then you're going to want to use on face. Plates are very, very useful. For the outer walls of any base, they can be used as doubling up defense. So when zombies are trying to break through, they will have to break the plate as well as breaking the block on the inside. Gives you time to repair, gives you time to note where it's going to actually bust in. See, my wooden bars are covered, and I can upgrade those wooden poles. They're poles. Wooden poles. Bleh. You can upgrade those all the way up to steel, just like everything else. But yes, you're able to just constantly do this. And now that one side of the base is completely covered. And you can do it around all four sides, so you're very much covered. I heard... Hey, lady. I'm giving a tutorial as of right now. Shut up. Oh, we want to play? Okay, we can get some action in on a tutorial video. I'll gladly take some rotten flesh, some bones, and everything else. Who else? Who else? Oh, these annoying guys. For those new to 7 Days to Die on PC, these are the old spider zombies that used to actually climb the walls. Now, they're not spiders, and I've pretty much dubbed them leapers. Or we could call them frogs now. Toad. We could go with Toad. She's now officially Lois Griffin instead of the Decayed Mother. I don't care what anyone says, that's Lois Griffin. Okay. So you can see it's rather simple to do, and plates you can make with the wooden frames. So you're able to get your base work done. Easy, simple, and very quick. I mean, you can start it off as wood, get it up to reinforced wood. I highly recommend before you start potentially living on the roof of it, that you get it up to, at the very least, cobblestone, so you have time to go around and effectively defend yourself. And then make repairs as needed. Hey, look, I leveled up. What was I going to put it into? I don't really need it there. I think that's what I was going to put it into, but I've been thinking about other perks. I've got better barter up quite a fair bit. I want to get that up. No, I'm not. I kind of want to work on traps, but at the same time, you know. What is it I'm really going for here? I think that's what I wanted to try to get up to. So I'm going to pump that up, and can I? Yes, I can. Okay. Hold on, wait. Did somebody else just talk? Any other annoying zombies interrupting me all rudely? No. Now, I built this one in this little... this is essentially where I'm just digging out clay. I have no actual use for this area. but, you know, it works for the basis of the tutorial. So, groundwork, simple. 7 across from corner to corner, leaving 5 in the middle. Nice and even, if you ask me. Then you can place a ladder in the middle. And now, does it work as a functional base / horde base? The answer is yes. You can get a power drawbridge, but I've never been able to. Don't mind my wiring. Woohoo! Alright, so this is the one I started out with on my first horde day. You can see, all the way around, 7 by 7. It's pretty much perfect. Dug a hole down to a tunnel that I'm doing, and I got a ladder to the roof. I was living on this little one since day one. That's why this forge is here. I still make use of it, and I've got it pretty well covered. I now have a generator completely surrounded. Not entirely safe, but... And this is the best part. You can connect all of these areas. So say I wanted to do plates all the way around. Simple. No, we're going to want advanced. Best thing is, I can connect these corners up top. And now that center area is covered and you don't have a hole you're going to accidentally fall through. And then you can actually build another one of these here. So when you think about it, and this is what I've done. Like, you can see my plates on the outside. I will have to repair before my next horde day. And then I use these rounded pieces here for my ceiling. Now, I don't think I can get these. Yeah, you need to make wet concrete to get those, but you can also use just simple wedges. You don't have to do anything fancy schmancy. And the way I've done it kind of makes for nice hallways and corridors between each one. Plenty of space for zombies to come through, no issue. You have plenty of room to attack, and if you do play on a multiplayer server and you have your buddies that you're going to be playing with, you can construct 4 of these if you have 4 people. Each one person per room. Now, it doesn't necessarily, as the terminology seems to go, cheese the hordes, because the zombies are still going to randomly attack if it's fully repaired. Once they start damaging a block, though, you will see them coming after that specific spot, and that's irritating as all heck, to say the least. And I was doing a little tutorials map, but I just figured it was easier to come into a world where I have access to everything right off the hop. Day 1, I was able to... With the initial perk points, I put them all into intelligence, grabbed this one, leveled up, and got Tinkerer. So with the initial perk points, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Directly into intelligence. Seems like a waste, but, you know. And then 1 level, I got Blacksmith. Next level, I got Tinkerer. Didn't really have to do much more, and that gives me access to the cement mixer right off the hop. All you gotta do, bring a bunch of stone into your forge, smelter up for just simply stone, and you make cement. The cement goes into here to craft you your concrete mix. And this is also where you make the wet concrete blocks, so long as you actually have concrete on your person. And this wet concrete will dry to be just normal concrete. The rebar frames that I used, those guys, when you have cement mix, will automatically upgrade to reinforced concrete. So this stuff that my little horde nest here is already made of. So do with how you feel. Now, to make the rebar frames, it's actually stupidly easy. I've been playing a lot of Ark, so I hit F all the time. My bad. You come into your forge, go to resources here for building, and you can actually build quite a few different things. But here you go. All you need, 5 iron, 1 clay per rebar frame. So for the amount of iron and stuff that I actually have in there, speaking of, I'd like to get this sucker popping again. I could technically craft 1,336 rebar frames. So I could do a lot of building. These arrows, well, they're just aesthetic. You can't upgrade them past wood. It kind of sucks, but at the same time, you know, they're not really useful unless you're having fun with them. I just like what I did with them because it was amusing. I wasn't actually trying anything. And okay, I can hear you. Where are you? Oh, there she is. Scream for me, lady. Let's give me another little horde. Thank you so much. And also, screamers. Well, hi, big boy. How you doing? That's nice. Screamers, for those who don't know them, they can actually summon other screamers. Case in point. I really did not want to deal with more. That was a good shot, though. I'm kind of impressed with myself for that. Thankfully, she's not really summoning irradiateds. Oh, hi. There you are. Good night, good sir. A little decent experience while I'm giving a tutorial. I gained a level from all that upgrading. What? Hi, honey. Come over here and say hi. Nighty-night. Please let the dead bugs bite. But that, ladies and germs, is your basic tutorial on how to build a horde base that can actually last you several days. Now, this world I'm in currently, I've only done 2 hordes because I have it set to every 7 days with a 7-day buffer, so it's random when it's going to happen afterwards. But you could technically continue to build those all together, and you could move from building to building to building to building to building, and you will never lose at a horde night. Is that boring? It can be. Depends on the individual. Me, I just enjoy being able to kill zombies with minimal damage, and they don't attack where I'm living. By the way, if you build your house on stilts, definitely get them to steel, and then have your floor as bulletproof glass. As annoying as those are, I'm able to see zombies underneath my house. Oh yeah, and if you place a door, you can rotate your fireplace and have it on the wall. So that's a little awesome. I got me some hobo stew. I ain't starving anytime soon. I have enough food to last me forever. The apocalypse has nothing on me. And I'm happy about that. But I hope you find this tutorial useful. I don't really have a lot of other tips to give. The last tip I can possibly give that'll be handy. Okay, computer, this is ridiculous. Did that You're gonna see a little glitch in my video. That's always nice. I like glitches. I like glitches. But you see here? The amount a single player needs, if at all, is 10. For farm crops. Easy. simple. Once you get enough rotten meat, that is. Like this one here is for longer because it's aloe vera. Do I need it that long? No. Heck, you can survive off 7 in a single-player world. Because by the time you put a few points into it, that's 7 times 2, there's 14. And when you're by yourself, you take a couple of points of iron gut, and you're set. You're not going to be starving anytime soon. Then again, when you're a high enough level like me, I'm level 53, it's a lot more difficult to starve yourself. But allow me to show you the last part of my farm, just for the sake of argument. They don't need sunlight, so I actually have my mushrooms down here. I use them in hobo stew. Or is it meat stew? It's meat. No, it's not. Steak and potato meal. Steak and potato meal is decent, not necessarily resource hungry. And it gives me 50 food and 25 health. I mean, there are better foods, but that one will get you through because meat is pretty easy to come by at this stage. I mean, I built myself next to a farm for the love of puppies. I got some corn seeds from here when I started, and sometimes I have a few warthogs that respawn inside of here. It looks like crap because I'm literally letting the zombies just bust it apart, but I think they're done breaking it apart because they can get to me rather easily. But all in all, that's a little tutorial on several other things to do, and the base, like I said, you can have it set up by day 2. Then you expand it out like this one, and you've got yourself a cozy horde base that you can live on top of. In fact, I might actually do that in another world because, well, who doesn't like to have fun in variety of ways, right? So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, have yourselves a good one, and I hope this was useful. Bye!